welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long time. It's been a long time, but I am so excited to be filming this video. This YouTube channel, y'all, was long and awaited, but we are here and we are excited, and I'm so excited. So today we're going to be doing a question and answer. So I took a poll on Instagram, to ask me any questions and kind of just get to know me and to get to know what is gonna come to this channel. So what is this channel going to be about? Who am I? Yes, my name is Alana. I'm also known as Lonnie or the Word Healer on Instagram. This channel is going to be kind of like an extension of what I already do as far as content creation on Instagram. So I'll be doing a lot of fashion, beauty, lifestyle content, as well as vlogs and get ready with me's and chats and tea times, because I love tea, girl. But we ain't gonna gossip, but we gonna spill tea. So if this is something that you're interested in, of course, make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell, so when I post, then you will be notified. All right, so I am going to be answering all the questions that were asked in my story. Guys, like, honestly, this is really how I am in person. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. All right, so the first question that we have, and I wanted to start off with this question: who is the Word Healer? What is the name behind it? So the name The Word Healer stems from me doing poetry. I am a poet aside from creating content as far as like fashion and beauty and lifestyle goes. I did write a book called Luna. You should check that out on Amazon. And I've been writing poetry since 2017, 18-ish. I would say like 2017. And I've been writing poetry for a very long time. So to me, that's a long time. And then I'm also a writer. So I have my own blog. If you guys don't know, the Word Healer blog. And yeah, so that is where the Word Healer, I guess, stems from. I got the Word Healer because, I came up with the Word Healer because I realized that the words that I was, using in my poetry and in my blog have inspired a lot of people. And so I was like, I need something, that's very creative and something that really stands out. And normally you wouldn't see like a fashion blogger or somebody like that with a name like mine. You would think I would do something else, but yeah, I love my name, and I kind of just, I guess my nickname, I kind of just, stuck with it. And yeah, that's who I am. I am the Word Healer, not the World Healer, because I'm not God, but the Word Healer. Yeah, that's where that name came from. So the next question is, what made you get into fashion? I've gotten this question like maybe 3-4 times. So what made me get into fashion? So transitioning from being in like the art realm, as far as like poetry, and then I went into another business with paintings and drawings. I felt myself wanting to do something more creative, just with my outfits. So it started off as me just showing my outfits, doing outfit of the days on my story. and I was like, like I really do enjoy like showing outfit pictures. A lot of women would DM me asking me, oh, where'd you get this item? Where'd you get that? Like, where do you shop and stuff like that? So it kind of just, I kind of just fell into it, I would say. I've always been a fashion girl. I love fashion. Like, I love to shop. I love to put outfits and pieces together. So me, you know, transitioning into the fashion, I guess, realm wasn't hard for me at all. And yeah. So the next question that I got was, what is your favorite thing to do? So right now, to be honest, my favorite thing to do is create content and to shop. I love to shop. I am a shopaholic. I think I have a problem. But you know what? It's okay though, because I feel like I'm supported, you know, in my shopping addiction. And so I love to shop, and yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. So the next question that I had was, what is one of your goals for 2022? And then there's another question about my goals as well. So I'm just gonna put, you know, those questions together. Do you have any career goals? If so, what do you want to do? If it's not, to be a creator. So my goal, honestly, for 2022 is to be a full-time creator. For me, I can express my personality through content creation. The things that I like and enjoy, a lot of you know, of my supporters or just the people that follow me, they're also asking me like, oh, where'd you get this? Like I said, like, where do you shop? You know, what are some things that you look for in your fashion, so on and so forth. So I love it because it brings community. And I feel like with my followers, like on Instagram, and with the subscribers now that I have with you guys, it does bring, you know, community with each other. So, and that also goes with another question that I got. If you had to pick one main passion, which would it be? So my passion will honestly be to create, but because I'm such a multifaceted human being, like, I like to change. I don't want to say I like to change what I do, but because I like to do so many things and I have interest in so many things, I feel like it always changes. But for the most part, I do want to be a creative of some sort. That is, you know, one main passion, I would say. Like, I am a creative. So I got another question, and it says, I got this question multiple times. What motivates you to grind so hard? What motivates you to just be on that grind? So what motivates me, honestly, is you guys. I know as cliche that sounds, but I feel like the more and more support that I get from supporters and from, you know, people on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, wherever I, you know, show my content, that motivates me to keep going. When people consistently say like, yo, your content is so dope, yo, your Instagram or your photos are so nice. Like, when people are very invested into, you know, my craft, that's what motivates me. That's what makes me want to continue to keep creating content and to just, you know, just keep grinding, honestly. I know that if I continuously, you know, grind and grind and grind, I am gonna be unstoppable, and that's just how I view myself. It's not to sound cocky or anything like that, but I just know that if I consistently do what, you know, I enjoy and I love, then the results come back tenfold. You know, everybody likes it and enjoys my content, so that's what motivates me, is, you know, you guys. And that also goes into my next question. What inspires me? So what inspires me is, you know, influencers around me, people around me. I don't know if you guys do it, but I am definitely a people watcher. When I'm outside, I do experience a little high anxiety. So really what calms me down is looking at the world around me. You'll be surprised if you get off your phones and really, you know, look into life and see what's going on around you. You would be inspired by a lot of things in this world. So the next question that I have was, how do you prioritize your creative and professional endeavors? And I also had another question, how do you balance the relationship between, you know, your content creation and your career, and as well as, you know, your relationship. So my relationship. So you make time, honestly, it's, again, as cliche as this may sound, you make time for what you want to make time for, right? So because I want to be so heavily involved, you know, in my content creation, and I want to give my all into content creation, as well as, you know, me maintaining a 9-to-5 job while also being in a relationship, you know, spending time with friends and family, you make time for what you want to make time for. This goes for anyone who's diving into content creation and wants to know more about it, you know, and wants to do, you know, hobbies outside of, you know, their 9-to-5. You make time for what you make time for. So staying organized, prioritizing your schedule. I make a to-do list every single week. So on Sundays, Sunday nights, I pretty much prep my whole entire week so that I know what needs to be accomplished by Saturday, 11:59. And then I also, in between, try to schedule times where I'm spending time with, you know, family, friends, my girlfriend, so on and so forth. So I honestly, if I didn't have, you know, some type of organization or some type of like planning ahead of time, I kind of would be all over the place. Not even kind of, like I know for sure that I would. So yeah, you make time for what you want to make time for, girl. The next question that I had was, what are the 2 things that make good content? Number 1, consistency. Number 2, authenticity. If you are not consistent or authentic in your craft or anything that you do, honestly, people see right through that shit. I'm sorry, my family is going to watch this. People are gonna see right through you when they know that you're faking it. That's just as plain as and as simple as I can say it. If you are not passionate about what you do, people are gonna notice. If you do not care about what you do, people are gonna notice. And I didn't build, you know, a following, and I'm still continuously, you know, every day being consistent with my content and showing people that this is who I am. If I didn't build this with those two traits in mind, or 2 things in mind, people wouldn't follow me. People wouldn't care for my content. People wouldn't reach out to me and talk to me, and, you know, like, people wouldn't give 2 F's. So yeah, you definitely want to be consistent, and you want to be authentic in your content and anything you do. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be creating content. It could just be with, you know, your 9-to-5, or, you know, any hobby or freelance work that you do. You definitely just want to be consistent and authentic. Another question that I had was, what happened to your drawing business, and when is your next poetry book going to be? So prior to me taking content creation very seriously, I was doing art for a very long time. Not a very long time. I was doing art for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And then poetry, of course, I said I was doing it since like 2017-ish. So that's about 5 years. I felt like poetry and painting were things that I became vulnerable with. I love them both, but just to be transparent, I felt like I was giving a lot out, like a lot of me out. And not to say that that isn't, you know, a good thing, but I felt like I was losing interest in it because I started capitalizing off of it. It just didn't feel genuine anymore, to be honest. And I had to really come to terms with that and you know, when I started doing poetry and drawing and painting, I was doing it because I was going through such a rough time mentally, you know, struggling with anxiety and depression. And so I was like, this just feels like I'm doing it for the money. And I didn't want it to be like that. I didn't want to have a business where I solely wanted it just because I wanted to make, you know, 10K, 15K, whatever. Like, I didn't want that. So I had to be realistic with myself and just say, Alana, you know what? Take time to do what you love, but do it and keep it to yourself. You know, like, not everyone needs to see, you know, what you have going on, or you don't need to capitalize off of everything that you do. So yeah, that is what happened to my drawing business. I had to take a pause on it, and I probably won't end up doing it again, because I just feel like, you know, it's just very personal to me, and I felt very vulnerable when doing some of the, you know, the artwork. And the next poetry book that I'm gonna be doing, I probably won't be doing one anytime soon, just because, again, poetry is very sensitive to me. It's very personal to me. So I have to be in the right space in order for me to even create another book again. I'm gonna be very honest. When I created that book, I knew that I wanted it to be, you know, something that would heal someone. I only wanted to impact one person, but it ended up impacting so many people. And so I let all of my guard down releasing that book, and I feel like I have to be ready again to do that. And that goes to another question that I got. Do you think that people should start turning their hobbies into side hustles or careers? That is completely up to you. However, if you feel like you're losing your passion and your interest for it, I wouldn't even start, you know, capitalizing off of it. I mean, if that is, you know, your sole source of income, is you providing, you know, art pieces or drawings or having a clothing boutique or doing something that was a hobby for you, if that is a way that you are living off of it, then of course you keep it, but also don't lose the passion in it. You want to be passionate about everything that you do. And that's something, you know, that my parents instilled in me, is that when you're starting these ventures, when you are, you know, starting YouTube or content creation, or just, you know, anything that you start, you want to make sure that it's because you want to do it. It's not because you want to make money off of it. So yeah, I mean, it's completely up to you. I'm no one to say like, oh yeah, you should or you shouldn't or whatever, but I just, for me personally, like, I had to take a pause from it because I kept getting used to, you know, getting money for it, and I lost passion for it at a point. So that goes into my next two questions. So this one is a two-parter. What's most valuable what's most valuable to you in your life right now, and what's the most valuable lesson you've learned that you've applied today? What's most valuable to me right now is me. Honestly, for a while, I've lost myself emotionally, mentally, and so I had to pick myself up and realize that I am the most prized possession, and I am most valuable, and I deserve the world. So as cocky or as conceited it may sound, as cocky and conceited as it may sound, I am my most valuable prized possession at this very moment. And what is the most valuable lesson that I've learned that still applies today? That is faith without work is dead. That is in the Bible. I am a Christian woman. I do believe in God. And so, yeah, faith without work is dead. I mean, if God is giving you the formula and he's putting, you know, his all into you, then why can't you have the faith and jump in and work hard with that formula and the results come out tenfold? Like, you just have to have faith that God is leading you in the right direction. And, you know, for a very long time I was praying like, God, please show me, like, please show me what I should be doing in this life, in this world. Like, just show me. So when, you know, I started praying about content creation and I started praying about what I wanted to do with my life, I really had to come to terms with like, yo, like, I want to be a creator. Like, I want to build something from the ground up. Like, I want to show the world who Alana is. But I was like, God, like, show me how I can do it, you know? And he gave me the formula. He gave me a sign, an intuition. And now he's like, look, I gave it to you. You putting your faith in this. Now you go and work hard and watch the results come tenfold. We are 6 days in. It's January 6th. We're 6 days in, and I've noticed so much results in the past 6 days than I have in the whole year of 2021, because I literally am putting in so much work and faith into God first, but I'm also putting faith into myself and faith into my craft and knowing that I can deliver, you know, successfully. So yeah, faith without work is dead. And put that on everything, your calendars, everything, your notebooks, whatever you need to do. Faith without work is dead. You know, my next question, and that was, how did you heal from your darkest days? I feel like I'm still going through it, you know, like healing is a journey. Healing is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. So, you know, when you're going through this journey and when you're going through, you know, your trials and tribulations, it's gonna stink bad, but it's okay, because everything that you're going through is temporary and there's a lesson in everything that you're going through. So I can say that I'm still healing. I'm still learning. One thing that I can say that I did to, you know, help was to get therapy. And I've been in therapy. I've switched around therapists for about 4 or 5 years. And I finally found a therapist who is so super sweet. And she's so kind, and she helps me, you know, analyze my thoughts and really talks to me and brings out, you know, what's going on internally. So honestly, healing is a journey. Don't rush the process. If you're a religious person too, you lean on to God. Like, God is here for us, and God wants us to, you know, lean on him. So when you're going through your darkest days, try to find just the joy in the little things. Get up, take a shower, go for a walk, put on a cute outfit, watch some TV, YouTube, do whatever you can. And yeah, it's a process, but just know that you're not alone in it. And I'm here for you. I know who sent that question. I'm here for you, and I love you, and I'm here for all of you. And if you ever needed someone to vent, my DMs are always open, or my comment section is always open. All right. And I wanted to end off this video with the last question. Well, a few other questions. To end it off like on a lighter note. So, what is my favorite go-to outfit or color combinations? Right now, I am obsessed with green. I don't know what it is, but everything has to be green. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I have an obsession. It's kind of like between you and me. Yeah, I have an obsession. And I just love the color green. And my preferred style, sporty or classy? I would say a little bit of both. I'm not gonna lie. I like sporty, but I also like classy. But I'm also like a chic, like a sporty chic. That's the thing. I think that's a thing. Yeah, I'm like a sporty chic. Yeah, I like that. I'm like a little bit of both. I could switch it up, you know? And I think that is it. All right, guys, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for sending questions. You guys love me. I love you guys. But if you have anything, any questions, anything, definitely leave it in the comment section below. Follow me on all my platforms at The Word Healer, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. But definitely follow me on all those platforms so you can keep up with me all day, every day, because I be on all the platforms or whatever. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me right in the comments section below. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video, friends.